All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive with me. Today, we're tackling something I'm sure a lot of you Acumatica consultants out there have run into.
Oh, yeah, definitely a common one, but
It can be super frustrating. You're working on a custom screen for a client, right?
mm.
And you need to make absolutely sure that whenever a date is entered, those GL year and financial period fields, they got to default to the correct values
Oh.
automatically.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it sounds simple enough on the surface, but
But then you get into it and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, this is trickier than I thought.
it is. And, it really gets at how dates in Acumatica's financial calendar are all linked together.
Yeah, because you mess that up and reports are off, analysis is skewed, everything gets wonky.
Big time. It all has to be aligned just right.
Absolutely. So to break down a really smart way to solve this, we've got with us an associate software engineer from Tiana Solutions.
Yes, this is Premalatha, and she has seen it all. I mean, over 250 different Acumatica scenarios she's worked on.
Wow, that's a lot of Acumatica.
It is. So she knows her stuff. And actually, she had a client come to her with this exact problem.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They needed those GL year and period fields updating in real time on a custom screen every time a date was entered.
Got it. So it's like as soon as you put the date in, boom, it's updated.
Exactly. Otherwise, they were looking at bad data, frustrated users, the whole 9 yards.
Makes sense.
Huh.
So what you do? Some crazy workaround.
No, it's actually quite clever. She implemented some custom logic right at the graph level of the Acumatica screen.
Graph level. Remind me what that is again?
So think of it like this. The graph level, it's basically the engine driving the screen behind the scenes.
Okay.
It controls how the data is processed, displayed, all of that. And by putting code in at that level, she basically taught the screen to calculate the right GL year and period all on its own just from the date.
So it's like giving the screen its own little brain to figure it out.
Exactly. The client loved it. And you know what? Premalatha even gave a specific example.
Oh, yeah.
So say a user enters October 29th as the transaction date. Immediately, those GL year and period fields populate with the right values, right?
Makes sense.
Then they decide to change the date to November 1st, 2024.
Hey,
And bam, the fields update right in front of them, no waiting, no delay. And that immediate feedback makes a huge difference for the users.
for sure. They know it's working, it builds trust, and the data is accurate from the get-go.
Exactly. And I bet a bunch of our listeners are out there thinking, yep, been there, done that. But you know what? If you are running into these kinds of issues, especially when you're customizing Acumatica for your clients,
Because every client's got their own quirks and needs.
oh, totally. Reach out to Tiana Solutions. They've got experts like Premalatha who can whip up these really elegant solutions, save you time, cut down on errors, and keep those clients happy.
Definitely worth it. And you can get in touch with them at 678-910-2774 for a consultation.
Here you go.
And to all our Acumatica consultants listening, keep this in mind. Even the little things, they can have a big impact on how users experience the system and how reliable your client's data is.
It's all connected.
So keep those eyes peeled for ways to improve things, even in the small details. That's all for today's deep dive. We'll catch you next time.